In a world that often feels beyond our control, the law of assumption emerges as a beacon of hope and empowerment. This profound law reveals that our thoughts and beliefs are not mere musings but architects of our very reality. Every assumption we make, consciously or unconsciously, has the power to shape the world around us. When understood and harnessed, the law of assumption can lead us to the fulfillment of our deepest desires and the manifestation of our most cherished dreams. At the core of the law of assumption lies the transformative idea that what we assume becomes our truth. Our assumptions are not merely idle fancies, but potent forces that mold and shape the fabric of our existence. As the legendary Neville Goddard, a pioneer in the study and application of this law, once said, "Assume the feeling of your wish fulfilled and observe the route that your attention follows." Neville Goddard, a prominent figure in the exploration of consciousness and the power of assumption, dedicated his life to delving into the intricacies of this profound law. He taught that reality is not attracted but assumed. Our assumptions, the core beliefs we hold about ourselves and the world, are the silent architects of our destinies. In his teachings, Neville emphasized the importance of embodying the feeling of our desires, as if they are already fulfilled. This embodiment is not just a mental exercise. It is an emotional fusion with the desired outcome. When we immerse ourselves in the sensations and emotions of having already achieved our goals, the law of assumption is set in motion. Neville's words echo this sentiment. You must be in the mood for the state desired. At the heart of the law of assumption lies a profound understanding of the human mind. Our conscious thoughts are like the tip of the iceberg, visible and often fleeting. However, beneath the surface lies the vast expanse of the subconscious mind, a reservoir of beliefs, memories, and emotions that silently govern our lives. Our subconscious mind is not just a passive observer. It is an active participant in the creation of our reality. It is through the lens of our subconscious beliefs that we perceive the world, and it is these beliefs that often determine the outcomes we experience. The law of assumption teaches us that our subconscious beliefs are the true architects of our reality. What we assume at this deeper level is what ultimately materializes in our lives. Neville Goddard once said, "The subconscious is the womb of creation." This profound statement encapsulates the idea that our subconscious mind is the fertile ground where our assumptions take root and grow. The law of assumption is not just about fleeting thoughts or momentary desires. It is about the deep-seated beliefs and assumptions that reside in the depths of our being. To master this law is to master the art of aligning our conscious intentions with our subconscious beliefs. In our journey to understand the law of assumption, it is essential to recognize the pivotal role of our beliefs in shaping our reality. Our beliefs act as filters through which we interpret the events and circumstances of our lives. They're not merely passive observers, but active participants in the creation of our experiences. As the acclaimed psychologist William James once remarked, belief creates the actual fact. Our beliefs are not neutral. They have the power to influence the very events they are based on. When we hold a belief, we unconsciously seek out evidence to confirm it, a phenomenon known as confirmation bias. This bias can be both a blessing and a curse. While it can reinforce positive beliefs and assumptions, it can also solidify negative ones, leading to a self-perpetuating cycle of limitation. The law of assumption invites us to examine our beliefs and, when necessary, to challenge and reshape them. As Neville Goddard wisely noted, you are what you believe, not what you think. Our beliefs are not set in stone. They can be transformed through conscious awareness and intentional effort. To master the law of assumption is to become a conscious architect of our beliefs, shaping them in alignment with our deepest desires and highest aspirations. This journey of belief transformation is a profound and transformative one, leading us to new vistas of possibility and potential. The placebo effect stands as a testament to the profound influence of belief and assumption on our physical health and well-being. In numerous scientific studies, individuals have experienced remarkable improvements in their conditions, not due to the actual treatment they received, but because they believed in its efficacy. This phenomenon highlights the power of the mind to heal the body and the role of belief in shaping our experiences. When we assume a positive outcome, Whether in the realm of health, relationships, or personal growth, we set in motion a series of mental and physiological processes that work in harmony to bring about that desired result. The law of assumption urges us to recognize the potency of our beliefs and to harness them in the pursuit of our goals and dreams. The universe, in its essence, is an intricate web of energy and vibration. Every thought, emotion, and intention we hold resonates with a particular vibrational frequency. Our assumptions are not isolated mental events. They are energetic imprints that reverberate throughout this vast and interconnected field. When we assume a particular state of being, or a desired outcome, we are not merely engaging in wishful thinking. We are aligning ourselves with the vibrational essence of that reality. This alignment is not a passive act, but an active one that shapes our behavior, decision-making, and the outcomes we attract. The law of assumption invites us to become conscious creators in this energetic dance of life. It beckons us to be mindful of the assumptions we hold, recognizing that they are not inconsequential but powerful forces that mold and shape our experiences. As the renowned physicist Max Planck once said, "I regard consciousness as fundamental. I regard matter as derivative from consciousness." In the grand tapestry of existence, our assumptions are the threads that weave the fabric of our reality. To master the law of assumption is to become a skilled weaver, consciously choosing the threads that will adorn the canvas of our lives. To truly master the law of assumption, it is not enough to simply understand its principles. We must embody them in our daily lives, infusing our thoughts, emotions, and actions with the energy of assumption. The journey of assumption begins with gaining clarity on our desires. What do we truly want to manifest in our lives? Clarity is not just about the specifics of our goals, but also about the underlying emotions and feelings we seek to experience. As Neville Goddard wisely noted, feeling is the secret. It is the emotional charge behind our desires that gives them power and vitality. Through the practice of assumption, we are not just envisioning a distant goal. We are living and feeling the reality of that goal in the present moment. Assumption is not a passive state, but an active one. It requires us to step into the shoes of our future selves, to act and think as if our desires have already been fulfilled. This act of living in the end is a profound and transformative one. It shifts our perspective from lack to abundance, from doubt to certainty. As Neville Goddard eloquently put it, you must be in the mood for the state desired. Assumption is not about wishful thinking. It is about becoming the embodiment of our aspirations. It is about aligning our thoughts, emotions, and behaviors with the reality we seek to create. One of the most potent tools in the arsenal of assumption is gratitude. Gratitude acts as a powerful catalyst, creating a positive feedback loop that accelerates the manifestation of our desires. When we express gratitude for the things we have yet to receive, we send a clear and resounding message to the universe. We are saying, "I believe in the reality of my desires, and I am ready to receive them." Gratitude is not just a polite acknowledgement of the good things in our lives. It is a radical affirmation of our assumptions. As Neville Goddard beautifully articulated, feeling grateful or appreciative of someone or something in your life actually attracts more of the things that you appreciate and value into your life. Consistency is the cornerstone of assumption mastery. It is not a one-time practice, but a way of being. To truly embed new assumptions into our subconscious minds, we must engage in a consistent and disciplined approach. Every thought, every emotion, every action carries with it the energy of our assumptions. By repeatedly immersing ourselves in the feelings and beliefs of our desired reality, we reinforce those assumptions at a deep level. It is through this repetition that our assumptions become ingrained, shaping our perceptions, decisions, and ultimately our outcomes. In our endeavor to harness the law of assumption, it's crucial to be aware of common pitfalls that can hinder our progress. One such pitfall is becoming overly attached to a specific outcome. While it's essential to have a clear vision of what we desire, becoming fixated on a particular result can create a sense of desperation and lack. This attachment to a specific form of manifestation can inadvertently block the flow of abundance and possibilities. Instead of fixating on a rigid outcome, It's beneficial to adopt a mindset of openness and flexibility. Trusting in the universe's wisdom and timing allows for the manifestation of our desires in ways that may exceed our initial expectations. Neglecting action is another common mistake in the application of the law of assumption. While assumption is a potent force in shaping our reality, it should not be mistaken for passivity. Merely visualizing or feeling our desires without taking concrete steps towards them can lead to a sense of disconnectedness from the physical world. Our thoughts and beliefs need to be accompanied by inspired action. This action serves as a bridge between our inner assumptions and the external world, aligning our intentions with the natural flow of life. The universe responds to our assumptions, but it often does so through the opportunities and challenges it presents. Embracing these opportunities and taking decisive action is a vital part of the manifestation process. Overloading with desires is a third trap that can diminish the effectiveness of the law of assumption. While it's natural to have multiple aspirations, attempting to manifest them all at once can dilute our focus and energy. The mind and emotions can become scattered, making it challenging to maintain a deep and consistent connection with each desire. This diffusion of attention can lead to a lack of clarity and intention, weakening the power of our assumptions. It's often more effective to prioritize our desires, focusing on one or a few at a time. By directing our energy and attention towards a specific goal, we can cultivate a more profound and unwavering belief in its realization. Once a desire has been successfully manifested or has gained significant momentum, we can then shift our focus to the next one, building upon our successes step by step. Throughout history, countless individuals have harnessed the power of assumption to achieve remarkable feats and transform their lives. Mahatma Gandhi, the iconic leader of India's independence movement, is one such example. Gandhi's unwavering belief in the power of nonviolent resistance to effect social and political change made him a beacon of hope and inspiration. His assumption of a world free from oppression and injustice propelled him to lead an entire nation towards the realization of that vision. J.K. Rowling, the celebrated author of the Harry Potter series, also stands as a testament to the transformative power of assumption. Before her rise to fame, Rowling faced numerous rejections from publishers, and her life was marked by struggles. However, she held steadfast to her dream of becoming a successful author. In her own words, "It is our choices that show what we truly are, far more than our abilities." Rowling's unwavering assumption of herself as a successful writer eventually led her to pen the manuscript that would become the first Harry Potter book. Her journey from adversity to triumph is a powerful reminder that our assumptions have the power to shape our destinies, regardless of our circumstances. The law of assumption is not a distant theory or an abstract concept. It is a living and breathing principle that is at work in every moment of our lives. Each of us is a master of assumption, whether we are aware of it or not. Every thought, every belief, every emotion we hold is an assumption in action. The key to unlocking our potential lies in the power of our assumptions. By becoming conscious creators of our assumptions, we can shape our realities in alignment with our deepest desires and highest aspirations. As Neville Goddard once said, "Assume the feeling of your wish fulfilled and observe the route that your attention follows."